Hello again, and welcome back to LifeWire Edition. Don Lemon is shaking in his boots. But on to more serious topics. I just found Tevin Medley over in the finance office requesting rent checks. Hi, Tevin. Thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Well, Tevin, as a new board member, I was surprised to learn that LifeWire focuses a lot of effort on housing. Why is this an important issue for LifeWire's work?
Domestic violence is the number one cause of homelessness. Families, individuals can go from being housed to not being able to be housed or homeless in, overnight. A big part of our job is to understand family composition, barriers that families may face to accessing housing, and helping them navigate those systems so that they can get housed.
And certainly during the pandemic, it's been hard on a lot of people. Even folks who aren't survivors are having a hard time finding places to live and staying in their homes. What does it take to help a survivor reach safer and more stable housing, especially during these times that are so difficult for so many people?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that. It's really non-linear and pretty complex, the creativity that we use to try to support families. So some families, for example, are needing affordable childcare. Some of them are needing assistance with legal situations, maybe protection orders or seeking child support. We have a lot of work that we do with the landlords, just talking to them about, hey, can you work with this family? Here's some of the situation in King County and in the U.S. and the world. We're also dealing with a pandemic. We notice in our local community that that's really pushed up rental costs and the cost of rent, which was unaffordable for some folks, is even farther out of reach now. There's a lot of funds being filtered through the county, at the federal level, local levels, and recently LifeWire was actually awarded over 20 vouchers that we are going to attempt to provide to families doing all the paperwork in less than a week. Just to put that in reference, we would typically get maybe one or three to process in about a month. So it's a heavy lift, but that's part of the work that we do every day.
Wow, that is definitely a complex situation. What exactly are you doing with these vouchers? Can you talk me through what the process is to make this happen, why it takes so long?
There's a lot of documentation that we collect. We need to make photocopies. We need to make sure, all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, and make sure that they have an understanding of what that means to have a voucher. It's an amazing resource for a lot of families and can be life changing for a lot of folks, having that stability, maybe after being homeless for, years or recently. But it's great that we have this now and more and than we've ever had in the past. So it's really awesome to see kind of the push at the federal levels and local levels for housing stability, and we're here and we're ready for that work.
That is really great. And it's so wonderful to hear that we're going to have a support of 20 families through the support of the government here. So I'm going to let you go. It sounds like you've already got your work cut out for you for the next 4 days. So thank you so much for joining us, Tevin. Your work and support here is really appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Trey.
And on to the next segment of our program.